Hey everybody, so welcome back to my closet. Today we'll be tackling a decluttering of a different sort. I've recently decluttered my wardrobe and I'm going to be doing another pass through just to make sure I got everything I wanted to get rid of. But today we're going to tackle all of the shoes. I have a lot of shoes and we'll be getting rid of a ton. So if you enjoy decluttering videos, you're welcome. You are going to like this one. There's going to be a lot of decluttering. At least a third of all of my shoes is going to go. So stay tuned. So guys, I'm on the floor and most of the decluttering is going to go on my summer shoe category and is going to go on in my heels because those are the shoes that I sort of have the least variety in terms of wearing. I wear very much the same set of shoes, so I don't really need everything that I have because I don't wear everything that I have. So let's start with the summer shoes. So I have 10 pairs of summer shoes and let's make some progress for sure. Let's start with the ones that I keep for sure. My Birkenstocks are my ultimate lazy girl shoe for the summer, and I love these. These I definitely am keeping because I wear them a ton in the summer. Then there are these shoes. They're really like a summer/spring shoe. I'm not 100% on how I feel about them. I think they're cute and I think they're a nice pop of color. So for now, these ones are going back as well. So let's pull in all of the flat sandals. These seashell ones are really nice and minimal. They're a little bit stained because I walked on a grass that I guess has been dyed green. Who does that in Florida? Anyway, interesting. I think these I still want to keep. Same deal with these. These are my Echo shoes and they're very new. I think I've worn them once or twice. Basically, they are untouched and virginal. Once these ones go, these ones are the ones that I'm going to keep. So I think... Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to keep these and I'm going to get rid of these because, I mean, they've seen better days, I think. I think it's time. I love them, but I think it's time. So the Echo ones are staying. So out of the two black sandals, these ones, I'm going to declutter. Next, we have a few. I have a problem. Oh, another one that I'm going to declutter. Out of sandals are these Cole Haan pink shoes. I like much more coverage around the toe because I find myself, I have a very wide foot, so these look bad actually because of my wide feet, and these can find a better home. So declutter. I have a problem with the platform shoes. I love platform shoes because of the comfort, but I have entirely too many. Let's get them all together in one spot. Okay, so I have 4 pairs and I think I only want to keep 2 pairs, and I'm gonna keep these black ones by Le Canadien. These are newer, much newer, and I like the simplicity of these shoes, so these are gonna go up here. And I'm gonna keep those UGG ones. They're neutral and nice and casual, and they have a flair of a bit of a maybe like an espadrille shoe. So I actually really like them, and they're also quite new. I just got them at the end of last summer. So these 2 I'm going to keep. This leaves these 2 that I'm going to let go of. First of all, these are too clunky. They just are. These are Joey sandals, and they're cool and they're new, but they're clunky and I barely ever want to wear them, and they're not the most comfortable. So declutter. And these Louboutins, these are the only Louboutin shoes that I own. I didn't even resole them. The sole is kind of wearing out. And these are nice espadrilles, but quite honestly, I'm kind of over these shoes. I don't think I like the design anymore, and they're not the most comfortable either. So why am I going to keep these if I don't love them? I don't love them. Maybe somebody else will. I'm going to pass those on. Now some heeled sandals. Let's see what we have here. So we see a pattern here, 2 blue and 2 tan shoes. Both of these pairs I got on a Joey sale. They're new. I think I've worn them once or not at all. These are little cage sandals, And these are little minimal strappy sandals, so on a smaller heel. So I'm gonna keep both of these guys because they're new and I haven't even formed an opinion about them. I might declutter one pair once I wear them in a little bit more. Okay, these are back in there. So we're filling up the summer shoe rack for sure. So let's see what we have here. 2 pairs. These are newer. They're suede mule. And these are older, and they're also suede, and they are about 10 or 12 years old at this point, and I keep hanging on to them because they're super comfy. These are from Aldo. One of the few cheaper pairs of shoes that I own, and I love the quality of these particular ones. I'm going to keep them. I know they're old and kind of gross, but they're super, super comfortable, and I still think they're wearable, although they definitely took a beating throughout the years. So these are keepers. That leaves these guys out. So really, these are not very comfortable actually, although the suede is very, very soft. Something's wrong with the supination of this particular shoe. They do not have the best comfort level, although chunky heel is on board. Just, they're not great. So these are bye-bye. So we're keeping 8 pairs of summer shoes, and we're getting rid of 5 pairs of summer shoes. That's pretty good. All right, now for the runners. These are the 4 pair of sort of flat sporty shoes that I own, and I'm gonna have this. So 50% gone. These Skechers are gonna go. I love Skechers. I've been buying Skechers sneakers for years. These are just ratty at this point, and the cushioning is worn out. So is some of the back cushion as well. So that's a bye-bye. These ones are newer. So these are a keeper, and they kind of pass for a street shoe a little bit. Really, they're gym shoes for me. They're my gym shoes, and I'm going to keep those. These Marc by Marc Jacobs shoes are gross. They still are quite new, actually, but Marc Jacobs designed them in a stupid way that they stink. There's just so much padding inside, and it's also insulated, that these smell horrible. And I don't have stinky feet. Trust me, none of my other shoes do that. Just these. These ones are a goner. And the last pair that we have here are my white sneakers that I love and I wear a lot. And these are from Vince. And they're very, very minimal, very cool. So these are the 2 pairs of shoes that I am left with. And these are the 2 pairs of shoes that I'm getting rid of. Alright guys, I'm learning a huge lesson here. I wear mostly loafers and Oxfords. And I have 4 pair of those. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs of heels, which I barely ever touch. I think my shoe collection is trying to tell me to stop freaking buying heels. I don't need so many. I need to stop this. This is ridiculous and wasteful. Very, very wasteful because I barely ever wear them. Look, they're all freaking new. All right, let's go into clutter. I have these Dorsey pumps from Aldo. Barely ever worn. I put a little, you know, those backs you can buy for shoes to prevent rubbing. So these are quite new and they're beautiful and they're a nice saturated cobalt blue color. And I never wear them, so these are going to be decluttered. These really should be decluttered. A friend of mine gave them to me because she couldn't wear them. And I have trouble wearing them too. Why? Because they are this high. They're Yves Saint Laurent shoes, which she actually got from her sister. So these shoes had traveled the world from East Coast to West Coast, but it's just, they're difficult to wear. They're a sit down in a restaurant kind of shoe, not a shoe to go out and dance in or go for any kind of considerable walking. No way. These guys are gonna kill. I've worn them twice and I've enjoyed how they looked. They look amazing, but they're very painful. However, these are just too beautiful to let go of, so I'm keeping them. Let's tackle these Via Spigas. A bit of an odd shape to the shoe. I bought them because they were very neutral, and I like the peep toe because, you know, it can show off your pedicure and it's all cute. But to be fair, I barely ever wear those. They're just not the shoes that I pick up. If I'm picking heels, I'm picking something much more comfortable. So these I'm going to get rid of. These Aqua Zoras are actually very comfortable, and I've worn them somewhat. I pick them often for special occasions. You see that the heel is not ridiculous, and this is actually a really, really good shoe. It's a cage sandal shoe, very, very cool. Creates a cool look on the foot, really great with trousers, really great with skirts and dresses. Just a great shoe. So this one I'm gonna keep. Then we have these Manolo Blahniks, and I know you will be screaming through your monitor at me. They're beautiful Manolo Blahniks. They're vintage. They've been resold. A friend of mine bought them in New York and gave them to me. And they're gorgeous, but they're half a size too small for me, and I've tried to break them in, but I can't, and they're too painful. I'm gonna give them up. I know they're so cool. I love the style. They're a really cool shoe. They're just half a size too small. I can't do a work day in them. I mean, I can, but then my feet are sore, and my foot health is more important than having a pair of Manolos. So Manolos, go bye-bye. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, these ones I'm keeping. These are beautiful almond toe or round toe Gucci shoes, and they're a very basic shoe. These look best with dresses, not with pantsuits. With pantsuits, I really prefer a pointy toe, but these are really nice shoes, and they're very comfortable, surprisingly comfortable. There's a small hidden platform in the shoe, but not a big one, not like a, you know, not one of those that you think of. They're very small. It's about this big. And they're comfy, and they're great shoes, and I will keep them. Next, we have another favorite, absolute favorite. I love these so much. They're Giuseppe Zanotti's, and I've resold them, and I've spent multiple conferences in these shoes. They're super cool, super professional, very nice, sort of half Dorsey cut, but not complete Dorsey cut. Two textures going on here, smooth leather and patent leather. And the heel is a stiletto, but it's not too high, and these are super comfy. Like, I've spent entire 12-day conferences in these shoes presenting on my feet, and they do not disappoint. I love these. These are so good. Okay, keeping those. These Sam Edelmans, whatever. Sam Edelmans. These I've never actually worn. I think I've maybe worn them once. No, they're new. Never worn them. Hi, Sam Edelmans. I bought them because they were cool and metallic and super cool texture. As you can see, they match my freaking nail polish, so I obviously enjoy the color. They have the oddest shaped heel. This heel shape, I think, was really in at some point, and I'm just confused by it. I think it's a weird shape. I never pick them up because they never really look amazing with anything. I think somebody else can get use of this new shoe that I have never used. So bye-bye. All right, let's see what else we have. We have one more pair to talk about, and then we're done with the stupid heels. Oh my God. Michael Kors. These, I could take it or leave it. These are really nice purple shoes by Michael Kors. They're leather. They are fairly comfortable, actually, for my white foot. The cut is not bothering my white feet. I haven't worn them a ton, but maybe it's because I had all of these other shoes to compete with these. I think I'm gonna keep them only because the rest of the shoes I'm keeping are black. So maybe I need something to sort of dilute the rest of my shoe collection. So a pop of purple maybe is not a bad idea. So I'm keeping 5 pairs, and I'm getting rid of 4 pairs. So that almost halved the collection. And I know I'm getting rid of like more interesting colors, but comfort-wise, these shoes are just really amazing and awesome, and these shoes I don't reach for because they're just not as comfortable. So there we go. Now on to backless shoes. I have this pair of Everlane Babo shoes that I really enjoy. As you can see, they're very cool minimal shoes. I'll keep those, and I will declutter these Paratinis because they're quite ratty at this point. They've served their time, and I think I can let go of them. They're beautiful, beautiful shoes. I love mules. They're super stylish, and these were super cool, but time to let go. Bye-bye. Okay, now we're going to Oxford shoes, and I have 2 pairs, and I'll be keeping both of them because these are actually the most worn shoes in my collection. These guys I've had for 2 years, and they're Mista shoes, and they've worn beautifully. Very, very soft, gorgeous leather. I love these shoes, and I received a million compliments, and they barely look worn, although I wore them on a very heavy rotation. Same can be said for these guys. These are by the brand I've never bought from before, All Black. These are amazing shoes, and I love the color. They're really nude Oxford for me. So these 2 pairs are my most worn pairs, and in the future, if I'm replacing any shoes, these are going to be the ones I replace. And they're so, so good. I love them both. I'm keeping them both. Now what we have here are 2 pairs of loafers, and they're still in decent shape. I think these Coach ones are going to be, they're very, very good color. I bought them because of the color. They're going to be worn out probably this next summer. You can already see that they're getting a little worn on the toe, but I think they're still in good enough condition to keep wearing. And these are wonderful. These are beautiful pointy toe loafers from Dr. Scholl's. They required a little bit of breaking in because I do have a white foot, and this is a white foot shoe as well. But I still needed to break it in a little bit, but these are awesome. They look great with every outfit I can possibly think of, and I'm keeping both of these guys. The last category are flats, and I love flats. I wear either Oxfords, loafers, or flats. That's basically what I wear. And if you notice, that's basically what I have least of. Which is quite interesting, huh? Now I can kind of see why, because I actually wear out and throw away my flats because I actually wear them. But in terms of heels, I think I just keep accumulating them over the years, and like, oh, that's a really beautiful heel, I better buy it. Anyway, so this is what we have for flats. Only 3 pairs, and I'm going to keep all 3 of them, but I'm going to tell you about them because they're gorgeous and they deserve to be seen. These are Aqua Zoras in tan. Really nice cutouts, some tassels. This is beautiful. I have never worn those yet. They need to be sold, obviously. And they're pointy toe. They're beautiful. I can't wear them until I sold them. Same goes for these. I've worn them, as you can see. These are Bottega Veneta shoes, and I love Bottega Veneta shoes. They are severely underrated in the luxury community, but they make the best leatherwear, best shoes, best purses. I really like their stuff. So I have a couple of pairs of classic flats. These need to be sold as well. So do these, also Bottega Venetas. And you see the little woven design. I have a bunch of purses in that same design from Bottega Veneta or associated companies. These are great too. I've worn them once, I think, and I need to sold them. So all 3 of those need to go to the cobbler to be sold, but they're all beautiful, all fantastic. I love all of these shoes, and they're very, very comfortable. So these all stay. So guys, I got rid of the 1/3 of my shoe collection, which I'm really happy about because I wasn't wearing them anyway, so there's no point in keeping them. I'll continue curating my shoes, and I will also do a second declutter of my clothes. Go watch my very first part of my closet declutter, and I will go over it again and pull the things that I kind of left behind the first time I did it. Sometimes you just need more than one pass and just to get rid of things. So I'll show it to you later. But today, finally finished the shoe declutter. I feel much better about my shoe collection now. It doesn't seem as crazy. I still have about 20 some pairs of shoes, which is a lot, but it's much better than 40 pairs of shoes. So at least 1/3 of them were decluttered today. And I encourage you to go through your stuff and just make sure what you own is what you want to own, and there aren't any snuck in crappy shoes or clothes that you don't actually touch, but they just occupy space and create clutter in your life and your mind. That's it for today. See you guys later. Bye bye.